Hi, I'm Mike Duranko, and this is a preview post for the Gillespie 9. It's the short course that's part of the Bobby Jones Golf Club here in Sarasota, Florida. The golf course is not yet open, but today we're going to talk to the architect, Richard Mandell. Enjoy. Richard Mandell showed me the entire 25 acres and the 9 greens. This is a new golf course with completely new routing. And Mandell admitted to me he leaned towards the innovative and wanted something original.
Really wanted to do something different, routed a 9-hole course and thought to myself, but can we do more? What can we do to make this different than just another 9-hole short course? Nothing on the only thing that's on the Gillespie side that was back then that's still there today is the canal and the live oaks.
So the trees in the water.
The trees in the water, and not all the trees.
Mandell explained that executive golf courses built in the 60s and 70s, like the previous Gillespie executive course, were an afterthought. Few, if any, golf design principles were included, so short courses or executive courses got a bad rap. And that's just how I remember the Gillespie executive golf course, basically a field with flags on it. A lot has changed in the world of golf, and the same goes for short courses. Nearly every new golf project now includes a short course designed by a high-profile golf architect. The idea is to offer a bit more golf played faster in a more relaxed environment and more fun, as well as the chance to squeeze a bit more revenue out of the property.
And that's where the adjustable course idea came about. And so the concept very quickly became 9 greens complexes and then just floating tees. And so worked around all the live oaks and came up with a 9-hole routing and then tried to rework it. Like, how would we play it? Start reverse and made it. And then we might have had to, all right, once we got the 9 holes in, we started looking at it from the back way. Maybe we need to slide this green here, slide that green there so we can make it. And then, all right, let's figure out a third way to play this. Okay. Well, we might need to slide this green over here a little bit. So there are just adjustments that were made in order to accommodate all 3 routings. And then we took it a step further than that, where we got 4 or 5 different concepts. Came up with 5 9-hole routings that has a variety of 33 different holes. So each option there's some repeat holes. So we don't have 45 holes. We've got 33 different holes. And so that's in a nutshell. There's greens and then there's fairway. And there might be some rough in the extents, but really it's just going to be greens and fairway. And the tees and fairway are going to be the same cut. And so when you play one option, there'll be flat areas where there'll be future tees for another option that you won't know even exists. During a look, where we've just decided it's going to be native sand and we're going to let the edges be the edges. Sometimes it's flush with the ground, other times it's a hard edge and then out of them, but also just gives it a different look. And the idea that it's adjustable, that we've created a golf course that has 5 different options of ways to play it.
The limiting factor to what Mandell could do were budget and the expense of maintaining the golf course. Otherwise, he had a free pass to create. The green shapes and sizes vary with tiers and ridges and everything else you'd expect to see on a proper golf course. Gillespie 9 is not a championship track, so the putting greens will not be super fast. Slower green speeds allowed Mandell to experiment with the contours on each of the putting surfaces. So do you have a signature hole or do you have a favorite green complex that you're especially proud of?
Well, my favorite green out there is probably, reference that as hole number 7. So that will be hole number 7 in some options, but it might not be. It might be hole number 2 in other options. But it's a 2-tier green because in the hole number in option 1, you play it from the northwest, and you want to see putting surface. And so you see that half of the putting surface, but there's a whole other half that's about 3 feet below it, that when the hole is being played from the southeast to the southwest, you see the green like there. Right.
Face. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably my favorite green. And then I kind of like the ninth green's kind of cool with the mounts in the back and the ridges coming off the mounts. So it's almost like a roller coaster in the back. And those greens, I just decided completely different than what we did on the Ross course and just as fun as possible. I don't expect it to be I don't want them to be lightning fast because the faster they are, the flatter they should be. And they just have some really fun rolling.
The idea is for the Gillespie 9 to challenge beginners or the occasional golfer just as much as the serious golfers. Mandell told me there are very few forced carry shots, so the beginner can get to the putting surface and everybody can putt, said Mandell. I'm not sure I believe that, but the challenge for better golfers will be the small targets on the green complexes and the undulation.
And I think it's going to be good for all golfers. You know what I mean? Not just beginners. I think seasoned golfers who are looking for a destination should get out there.
Mandell recently published a book about golf course design, his fourth book, Principles of Golf Architecture, a collection of his design principles and historical golf course design philosophies. And this is not his first short course.
So you've designed a number of other short courses, other projects similar to this. How does this Gillespie 9 compare to some of the other short courses you've created?
Well, we've got a bunch in development right now. I would say because of the adjustable aspects and the way we route throughout the live oaks and all, and use of the canal, this is different. This is better than that. I mean, I'm proud of it because of those aspects. The first short course I did was back, probably 18, 20 years ago.
Is that right?
Blue Heron Golf Course. And it was for Queen Anne's County, Maryland.
Richard Mandell has delivered another innovative golf experience for Sarasota. The Gillespie 9, or the Gillespie course at Bobby Jones Golf Club, will open Friday, May 31st. Along with the grand opening, they're planning a night golf event with a 9 p.m. shotgun start using glow balls and glow sticks. They have all kinds of games and prizes to celebrate this new short course, and it should be a blast. See you out there.